Hey guys, welcome back. Wanted to run something by you. Not trying to start a big debate or argument or anything, um, but I'm just curious. First of all, the weather after Thanksgiving. We're a couple days before Thanksgiving right now. Um, the weather is not going to be cooperative, in the near future anyway when it comes to fishing. So I'm probably going to go ahead and shut everything down on the fishing side. And I'm curious about how you winterize or store your outboard and various other equipment. I've got obviously the Mercury 99. I've also got multiple generators, and God knows all the lawn equipment from blowers, you know, trimmers, mowers, you name it. And there's the fuel stabilizers that I've used in the past, and there's really popular ones that most everyone probably uses. The sta-bil is one. I've used it, never had a problem with it. But one that I've been using this last, I don't know, year and a half or so has been the ethanol shield. And right at the moment, until something changes, that's my preference. Now, obviously, I have no affiliation. There's no sponsorship. There's nothing on that. I mean, not on my little channel. Um, and then, also during the year, I always run the Quicksilver Quick Lean, which is this one, and I get that at Bass Pro. And supposedly it's not a fuel stabilizer, but it cleans the engine, cleans the fuel, and I have had no issues with that. And that was when I was running the two cycle, the old Mercury Mariner. Um, but what brought this up? This is the first full year that I've had the Mercury 9.9, the four stroke, and it it apparently, let me back up. I have always uh, run the gas out of my outboard. Obviously, I didn't do that with lawnmowers, but I've always run the gas out of the outboard, stored it dry, and never really had any issues. But again, that was a two stroke. The Mercury manual says to store it full, the fuel tank full, uh, the outboard itself full, with a good stabilizer. And, mine will be garage kept um, approximately 4 months, I guess, December through about March. Last year, my first fishing trip was in March. And, I'm sure at some point I'll crank the lawn equipment up, maybe April or so. And, you know, I always have a fear something's not going to start, especially as it ages. But anyway, back to the outboard. That's my primary focus right now. Again, it's going to be stored in a garage about 4 months. Um, I'm just curious, what do you do? Do you store it wet? Do you store it dry? Uh, Inside, out, whatever. I know that probably has a bearing on it. So this year I am going to try storing it full. Never done that before. And using that whole concept, I went ahead and I put uh, the ethanol shield in, both the mowers, the blowers, trimmers, even my generators, and I filled them all with relatively new gas, not old gas, um, because I do want it to last longer. And I use the generators in the winter, or I keep them ready in the winter, because I have had times where we'd get storms, power would go out, and you look around. I'm one of the lucky ones with lights, space heaters, TV. whatever, whether it be a day or a day and a half or whatever. We have had some ice storms from time to time, and I do use both of them. So I made sure they would start, and then I put the fuel stabilizer in it and filled them up. Um, so again, I'm curious what you do. I'd love to hear how you store it, and the results you've had, and if you want to elaborate a little bit on why, I'd appreciate that too. Again, not trying to cause the age-old argument. I know everybody out there, his uncle, mama, brother, dad, grandpa always stored this and never had any problem, and that's fine. But I'm just curious if you have an opinion. I'd appreciate, a comment on that. And along those lines, I will tell you once again, and I've said it the last few videos, I really appreciate, um, all the subscribers I picked up this year. I kind of had a goal of roughly, hoping to get to 1,000. We're about, 6 weeks away, maybe less than that. And I'm 118 subscribers short. If you hadn't subscribed, man, I'd really appreciate that. Just, if nothing else, just to kind of maybe accidentally hit my goal. It's not going to be earth shattering if I don't. And looking at all of the YouTube analytics, very few people that watch the videos seem to subscribe. I've had thousands upon thousands of views, and the percentage of those views coming from subscribers is very small. And I assume that's probably with most channels. People just, they scroll and they see a video that the topic might interest them. They hit it and away they go. But I will tell you that, and I'm certainly not a YouTube expert in promoting their algorithms on how and what and when, but I can tell you that if you are signed in and you subscribe or you like a video, that's the type videos that they will push to you, giving you the, kind of the opportunity to view those types first. But anyway, again, I do appreciate you. If you get a chance, if you think you might watch one or two videos from time to time, I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and just know that it would be appreciated. And one last thing, I've got one of the subscribers that I've gone back and forth with a time or two on my channel. And he also has a channel just down in North Mississippi, which is not far from me. It's called Mid-South Fishing and Stuff, and I'll put a link down in the description. If you get a chance, check out some of his videos. He's got some trot lines there on Sardis Lake, catching catfish. He's got some yo-yos, same situation, and you might even get a kick out of the little short video where, he had such a terrible, dreaded accident that we all have, dropping his phone into the lake. I always have that fear. But anyway, if you get a chance, check out some of his videos. I know he'd appreciate it. Other than that, y'all take care. Have a good holiday, and I'll talk to y'all later.